Contact!
Impressive. The Sith keep insisting we shouldn't take Republic forces lightly. Now I see why. I am Baron Jarkus Thul, better known as the Wolf Baron. Is the Duke on his way, or did the old man send you in his place?
You said you had 300 Organas prisoner.
Indeed I do. Let me show you.
My name is Brant Son. I'm an 8th-generation subject of House Organa. My family, along with many others, was captured by House Thul. They're treating us well.
Baron, what have you done with my people?
Keep your Duke on a leash, please. The prisoners are in a very precarious situation.
I'm only gonna tell you once. Free the captives. Now.
I have 348 prisoners. I'm willing to make a trade.
I'll do it, Baron. House Organa isn't going to fall without me.
Ha! No! I want your friend. She will become my prisoner in exchange for the hostages.
How do I know you'll hold up your end?
He'll keep his word. House Thul doesn't want to lose its last shred of honor.
Thank you, my Lord Duke. You can rest happily in our jails until the Republic ransoms you back, or you can have 300 deaths on your conscience.
I'll turn myself in. Let the hostages go.
You will not be forgotten. I swear it.
Use the gas. Keep her incapacitated until the transport is ready.
No movement for hours. We're secure.
What's that? By the entrance.
Attack! Destroy the Thul invaders and free the prisoner!
Are you hurt? We came for you as soon as we heard what happened.
However long I was unconscious, it was way too long.
I couldn't agree more. Myself and the others, the Wolf Baron, freed us when you turned yourself in. Our first duty was to rescue you. But the Thul army is on the march again. We need your help. General!
What's House Thul up to now?
We're used to fighting blasters, not the Force.
Havoc Squad is ready to move out.
Go, save our house the way you saved us.
Contact!
Enter, Lieutenant, and stand before me. General Kashim reports that the Sith have been defeated. The Thul forces are scattered. Our troops are containing the enemy along the coast. For this alone, your names will be recorded in the histories of House Organa. This is a victory.
That's good news.
Bring in the prisoner.
I will not beg. My allies will come for me.
You risked your life to save my people from this man's treachery. I put his fate in your hands.
He could have killed me, but he didn't. Make sure he's not harmed.
I am glad to see there is honor left on this world.
You choose wisely. Take him away.
Manalang perlo, am kakalami nayakira lebua.
My friend, I ask you to act in House Organa's name as you travel this world. Will you represent our cause?
I'll do what I can, sir, but Havoc Squad has a job of its own to do.
So it does. If I can ever help, call on me. You will always be welcome here, and the day will come when Alderaan sees peace. Until then, feast, celebrate, and hope we live to see a kinder age.
Can this wait, NO? I've got 7 bioscans left.
Patrols report a 50% increase in blaster malfunctions.
Okay, set up a meeting with the staff sergeant. And blast it, tell me when guests are here.
Acknowledged.
Science Commander Kekana Herot, Regional Supervisor for the House Organa Garrison. Glad you made it.
I don't think I'm familiar with that title, sir.
Look, I come from a research background, but I earned this command, even if I don't like it. Saw the report on how you handled the Wolf Baron and House Thule. Hoped you could help us out here, too. This area used to be a staging point against House Ulgo. Usurper General calls himself King of Alderaan, but Ulgo outplayed us.
You said the Ulgo leader calls himself king?
King Boris Ulgo. He's held off Organa and Thule on his own. Military power and dirty tricks. Alderaan has a native species called the Killiks. Insects. Hive mind. Semi-intelligent. House Ulgo turned them against us. The bugs swarm, rip apart walkers, whole battalions.
Is Ulgo controlling the bugs somehow?
That's what I'd like to know. I was drafted as science commander to find the Killiks' weakness, but I need a task force to get inside enemy territory. If you can capture a living specimen, I can learn how Ulgo makes the nests attack, and stop all this at once.
If you've got a strategy, lay it out.
Killiks can absorb prisoners into their hive mind. The victims are called joiners. You'd need to assault Killik territory, subdue a joiner under fire, and bring him here for interrogation. This tranquilizer will keep him docile.
Assuming I can capture a joiner, is that all?
Hey, we're losing this fight. If we don't solve the Killik problem soon, this place will be overrun. You're our best hope, and there'll be no second chance.
Hostile.
Forward battery, this is Primary. I've got some fresh ballistic data for the MR3s you've got loaded down there.
That's him, isn't it, sir? Former Lieutenant Bex Kolos. Gearbox.
Been studying your personnel files, haven't you?
Affirmative, sir. I thought it best to learn what I could about our targets in advance.
We've been doing some testing for Project B and worked out new results for your range recs. You want to nudge those MR3s a good 0.053 degrees positive lateral to get clean hits on Zone 3. Anyhow, stay sharp out there, kids. Maybe once Project B is complete, we'll have you over for a little demonstration. Primary out.
Project B. Does the term have any significance for you, Lieutenant? Do you know what he's talking about?
No ideas here, Sergeant.
Perhaps Marcus Thule would know more. We should question him further. I'll follow your lead, sir.
Captain Cormac, I really don't believe I can make myself much clearer than...
Lieutenant, welcome back, sir. How did your mission go? You know, destroying that giant missile battery that threatened our house, sir?
The battery was destroyed successfully, Captain.
Well, congratulations. I'd say House Organa really owes you one for taking care of such a dangerous threat.
Yes. Allow me to extend the fondest gratitude of our noble House of Organa for your heroic assistance, Lieutenant. I am Palos Theseus Organa, first nephew to His Highness the Great Duke of Organa. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Spare me the ceremonial nonsense. I have work to do.
You'll forgive me my upbringing, I hope. A lifetime of pleasantries leaves its mark. I'm told that you have spent some time in the company of a prisoner detained herein, one Marcus Thule. This man is of no small consequence to our house, as you may well be aware. What is your interest in him?
Unfortunately, I can't discuss the details of my mission.
Surely you're joking. Lieutenant, I'm certain you would agree that my family has a right to know what transpires in our home. Marcus Thule is telling you secrets which I deeply suspect he would not do without promise of recompense.
As I said, I can't discuss mission details with you.
Your mistrust saddens me. Are we not allies? Can we not confide in one another? Well, I'm afraid that house business compels me elsewhere, so I must take my leave of you, Lieutenant. But let me make something clear. Marcus Thule attempted to murder the head of our house. He will not be pardoned for his crime.
Sorry about that. I tried to calm him down, but to Palos, you're just a stranger buddying up with the guy who tried to kill his family.
I need Palos off my back, Cormac. I can't do this without Marcus.
Well, I'll try, Lieutenant. But I really don't have much say against people in the family like Palos. I've been watching Marcus since you left. I don't think he's made a sound or moved a centimeter. Still, I'm sure he's been looking forward to your next visit. I'll be out here if you need anything.
You've returned. I trust everything was as I described. I have now proven the accuracy of my knowledge, as well as my intentions. Before I share any more intelligence on Gearbox, you must rescue my wife and daughter.
Nobody gets rescued until I know what Gearbox is up to with Project B.
I have stated the price of further intelligence. Until you rescue my wife and daughter, we have nothing further to discuss.
What am I supposed to do, bring them here?
Absolutely. I must see firsthand that they are unharmed. My wife and daughter can be found at our family manor. I'll provide you with the coordinates. They must not be recognized while traveling with you. You'll need to acquire disguises of some kind.
I'll see if Captain Cormac has anything I can use.
My family and I have a code word for situations such as this. Speaking it will prove that you are acting on my behalf. Tyrovan, remember the word well. I'll not have you harming Altana or Valen to gain their cooperation when you could simply speak a word.
Those are their names?
Correct. Altana is my wife, and Valen, my daughter. If you fail to deliver Altana and Valen to me alive and well, I will never tell you anything. Never. Now go. We will only speak further when I see my wife and daughter safely before me.
So I guess that's it then. Nothing for it but to rescue the wife and daughter, huh?
At this point, there's no other choice, Captain.
Well, probably worse things in the galaxy than rescuing noble ladies, even if they are Thuls. I've got you some cloaks here, sir. To disguise the ladies, I mean. It's going to be tough getting to those ladies. There's bound to be loads of guards, Imperial and Thul, in every direction.
Thanks for the heads up, Captain.
Anytime. Good luck, Lieutenant.
Right away, sir.
Got one? Fantastic. Containment protocols, Enno.
What have you done to us? We've strayed from the nest.
Good. If he can talk, he can tell us why the Killiks are attacking, and how House Ulgo is controlling them.
We need to ask you a few questions. You understand?
We remember when we lived among you. Before joining the kind, there was only isolation.
I'm going to run some scans. Hey, tell us why the aggression. Is Ulgo supplying you? Scaring you?
There is such pain now. The song of the universe is disrupted. The warriors are angry, and we swarm.
I don't understand. You say there's pain?
We feel the agony. Your species is responsible. We must swarm.
There's a lot of neural activity. He is hurting. Must be his connection to the hive mind. Not sure why.
Your people drag us to your pain factory beneath the mountains. You must be dissected and absorbed.
Where are Killiks being taken?
The tunnels. So close. We can sense them now.
Enno, take him to a cell.
When we come, you will join with us.
We have our answer. Ulgo is torturing Killiks on our land, driving them against us. Take out the Ulgo pain factory, and you free up almost all our troops.
Suppose you're right. What's our next step?
There's a cave system nearby. Ulgo troop levels are high, and we've spotted Killiks too. Place is a death trap. No one gets near it. It's got to be the pain factory. If you get inside, destroy the Ulgo forces and contact me. Let's stop that swarm.
Republic forces! Alert base and assume battle positions. Retarget the torture droids. Release the Killiks if you have to. We can take the enemy's very best.
Surrender your weapons and you and your men can leave in peace.
I've won a dozen battles for the king himself. I can win against Republic dogs. For House Ulgo! For the crown!
Enemy down!
If it isn't my favorite strike team, tell me you found the Ulgo Pain Factory.
Dead Ulgos, dead Killiks, dead Joiners. I'd say I found it.
Fantastic. I wish I could have come along, but I know my limitations. Ulgo's going to have a hard time riling up the Killiks now. Gives us breathing room. Of course, it'd be a shame to let all that tech go to waste. But Ulgo learned a few things about the bugs.
I take it you have a plan in mind.
I might be able to replicate the Ulgo experiments, bring the Killiks onto our side. See if you can salvage the data and equipment.
Sorry, but I can't let someone else torture a sentient life form.
You don't think of anyone but yourself. Fine. You should get out of there. Meet me at the command post for a debrief. The strike team destroyed the Ulgo facility. Killik attacks have fallen by 40% already.
It seems putting you in charge was the right decision after all.
Thank you, sir.
And this must be your strike team. Always a pleasure to see you.
Your science commander was planning to replicate Ulgo's experiments.
Is that so? We should discuss this later, Commander.
Yes, sir.
But then we strike at House Ulgo itself. Thanks to all of you.
I know we had our differences, but I'm willing to bury them. I've got battle plans to draw and a lot of stimcaf to drink.
I hope everything goes well. Be careful.
You too. This war's no good for any of us, and it's a long way from over.
Are you here to help? No, impossible. My transmission never got through. Mercenary? No, too disciplined. Soldier? But not one of wrists. Curious. Well, you haven't shot me yet, so I'll assume you're friendly. I don't suppose you'd be interested in helping an old operative.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, I came here to help House Organa, but I'm not as young as I used to be. House Rist has a satellite relay up in the mountains. It's central to their spy network for this region. Disabling it will throw Rist into confusion and save the lives of countless Organa troops. But I can't get near it.
I can't keep all these houses straight. Which one is Rist?
They're assassins, for the most part, with a few spies. The family reunions must be dreadful. If you could get the command codes for the relay from House Rist's men, you could use the codes to take control. Without the relay, those Rist miscreants won't be able to watch the area. Then the Organas could march in and send those bullies packing.
Enemy down.
The Rist satellite relay has been disabled.
Thank you so much, my lady. You have done a great thing for Alderaan. While you were pummeling House Rist's men into giving up their satellite codes, I've been trying to track their comm chatter. If we could get to their transceiver, you could destroy their communications network, knocking out their ability to speak as well as see.
I'm on it.
The Rists are operating out of the houses nearby. If I'm right, you'll find the transceiver there. Please tell Captain Alethios when the Rist transceiver is shut down. He's my nephew. Good lad. Promising career.
Captain, your aunt says I should tell you the Rist transceiver has been taken out.
Soldier, I don't know if I'm more shocked to hear that you've destroyed a Rist spy network, or that my aunt is alive. I've been men trying to find her for days. If she had fallen into enemy hands, you have struck a blow at our enemy's communications and protected the integrity of the Organa intelligence network. We owe you greatly.
Ulgo's forces are advancing, Lieutenant. You will hold that outpost, no excuses. Crescent out. Havoc Squad here? I can't believe my luck. Major Crescent, 1st Organa Regiment. I'm in charge of holding this area against the usurper who calls himself King Ulgo.
This usurper king of yours, who is he?
The reason Alderaan's at war. Ulgo violated our rule of succession, seized Alderaan's crown by force. All my forces are committed to holding back Ulgo's army, but an important mission has just come up. I need volunteers to invade an enemy stronghold and rescue one of my people.
I can't help unless you tell me everything, Major.
It's my daughter, Andra. She's been captured. Against my express wishes, she infiltrated the Ulgos posing as a lowly servant girl. She thinks she's some kind of hero. A reckless little fool.
Your daughter is trying to help. What's wrong with that?
She's not a spy. She's a girl with delusions of heroism. 2 days ago, Andra transmitted an emergency alert. Ulgo jammed the frequency before she could reveal any information. I feared the worst, until my scouts picked up a distress call earlier today. It's a signal from Andra. She's alive.
Did she give any details in the distress call?
It's not that kind of message. Just a way to let me know she's still out there. I've already lost Andra's mother and brothers to this war. If you save her, this recklessness must end. She won't listen to me, but you might convince her to abandon her foolishness. I'll reward you for that favor.
One mission objective at a time, Major.
Yes, of course. Andra's signal came from the estate of House Rist, not far from here. That filth Ulgo must have turned my daughter over to the Rist assassins for torture.
Are Rist and Ulgo allies?
They support Ulgo's claim to the throne. In return, he pays them to do his dirty work. Assassinations, torture, sabotage. Please get Andra away from those filthy killers. Good luck.